What's up everybody, it's JC and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be covering a subject that may step on some toes in the Arc Raiders community, but I think it's highly important to understand this. And that is the extraction mistake that almost every single player in Arc Raiders is making or has made at some point, and also giving the fix to that. Before we hop in, I do want to ask that if you do find this information helpful, that you do like the video and comment down below, as well as subscribe to the channel for more content. If you feel like recently your Arc Raiders runs have been less than ideal and always ending in disaster, then this video is probably going to help you. In Arc Raiders, most players aren't dying or failing runs due to mechanics or gameplay issues. They simply die from staying too long in the raid. The biggest extraction mistake that players can make is assuming that more time in raid equals more value. And this is 100% not true. Every minute you stay in a raid after it's already deemed successful doesn't add any progress. All it does is raise the risk involved exponentially. After all, Arc Raiders doesn't really punish bad players. It punishes greedy players. Early in a raid, risk grows slowly. Enemies are manageable, player traffic's a little bit lighter, everybody's just getting situated in the raid. But after a certain point, and this varies from raid to raid, everything starts to ramp up. Enemy presence increases, Arc patrols seem to become more aggressive, and more players are naturally moving towards extraction zones. The problem comes in here because while risk spikes extremely hard as the raid progresses, the value of what you're looting barely increases, if it even increases at all. You end up taking significantly more danger and more risk for only a marginal reward. Staying too long also makes you more predictable. Extraction zones are not random. Everybody can see them, and the longer you stay, it makes sense that it is more likely for people to start watching the extraction points as time progresses. To add to this, mental fatigue is a real problem, and it starts to kick in, especially when it's been 20+ minutes in a raid. Your decision making will start to drop whether you notice it or not. You'll miss certain audio cues, do things like forget to reload your weapons, and you may even start taking fights that you necessarily wouldn't under normal circumstances. When you die in these scenarios, they don't really feel like mistakes. It almost feels like you're unlucky, but that's not the case at all. Here's the rule that completely changed how I play Arc Raiders. The run is over the moment your objective is complete. Not when your inventory is full, not when you just feel ready. The second your goal is done, you're on borrowed time. So the fix for this starts before you even load into a raid. Every time that you go in for a raid, you need to establish a single primary goal, whether that's finishing a quest, finding a certain material, or just simply testing a loot route or loadout. It doesn't matter. Once you achieve that goal, you leave. Plain and simple. If you don't make that decision ahead of time, greed will ultimately make that decision for you. Trust me, I understand. I have fallen victim to it multiple times as well. I'm not trying to call people out in this video. I'm just trying to tell you what has helped me successfully exfil and extract more often. Going along with the goal or objective, you need to set a clear exit trigger. This could be finding a rare item, hitting a certain inventory value, or taking unaccounted for damage or unexpected damage. In conjunction with your goal, once this trigger happens, you have to make extraction a priority. After all, a half full inventory that is extracted safely back to Speranza is always better than a full inventory lost. And this is something that I believe wholeheartedly. You can disagree in the comments below, that's totally fine. But success and progress in Arc Raiders doesn't come from the jackpot runs, if you will. It comes from consistency. The players with the most success in Arc Raiders aren't out just chasing loot 24/7. They're chasing repeatable success. Leaving a raid early and not overstaying lowers variance, preserves your gear, and continues to build momentum over time. So to sum it all up, if your raids are feeling cursed, chances are they're probably not. It could just be that you're staying past the point where the game stops rewarding you. So just take this into account next time you're in a raid and you complete your objective. Don't second guess it, just leave. Try it out, extract earlier than you think you should, and watch how much more consistent your raids become. that's gonna do it for this video. I really do hope that it helped you out. And again, I wasn't trying to step on toes or call people out, but it's just something that I've noticed, and I wanted to let people know that it's okay to leave early in a raid. You don't have to wait the full 30-minute timer. If you did find it helpful, like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. We will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.